Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Triangle of Sadness, and this is the latest film from Ruben Östlund, who previously did The Square and is coming on strong, winning the highest honor at the Cannes Film Festival with this crazy dark satire on capitalism and society and socialism and all kinds of different things as we first get connected with a young celebrity modeling couple, which the whole entire first act of this film is this young couple played by Harris Dickinson and Carl B. Dean dealing with their problems and being models, and then they get invited onto a yacht captained by Woody Harrelson, and things go awry when things start a-rocking and people start vomiting and all kinds of crazy stuff. And where this film goes, I don't even want to give away where piece of this film goes, because this is three very distinct pieces. The first piece I thought was solid. I think it set up things in an interesting way. I don't particularly like either of these two main characters, Carl or Yaya. So you're kind of just sitting back and just watching this insanity of these two models going at it and getting in arguments and fighting over money. And one thing that Östlund does so fantastically in this film is layering in the commentary on capitalism and money and society and our hopes, people's fixation on socialism and all of these different kinds of things rolled into one. There are moments where it's very on the nose. There's a whole entire sequence with our lovely Captain Woody Harrelson and Zlatko Burek, who plays Dmitri, just going back and forth talking about all of these things that have to do with capitalism. He's a Russian capitalist. He is an American socialist. And them going back and forth with each other, pulling up jokes about each other's philosophies and all kinds of stuff like that. And they're having this ball when everything's going sideways on this yacht. And this film is going to push the limits for you. It's disgusting in that second act. And where the third act goes, I appreciate the metaphorical representations of the ideas more poignantly, because it doesn't feel like they're just slapping you in the face with a bunch of talking points about these different kinds of philosophies. You're watching these characters live it. They're put in a situation, the cast in the third act, in a situation where they have to actually confront those kinds of expectations. These rich people have the power dynamic completely ripped away from them, and they have to try to figure things out in this new life that they're living, this new context. This film is darkly funny. It is a crazy thrill ride. Could it have been tighter? Sure, this is almost a 2.5 hour movie, and I don't think it needed all of it. But it is so funny. It has so much to say. The performances are fantastic from top to bottom. All the actors in this really showed up to play, and they get all kinds of craziness. You don't know where this film's going. The expectations that you have coming in are going to be just ripped right out from under you. And you wind up hitting the end of this film really being confronted by the uncomfortable and unfortunate power struggles that make up our society. And having to confront that, and what would you do if you had the power and were on the verge of losing it? And that's the kind of film that this is. That's the kind of ideas this film tackles, and does it in a poignant and impactful and darkly funny way. Östlund created quite a thrill ride here for me. There's elements, like I said, that are a bit too much. It's a bit flabby. It's a little too on the nose and slapping you across the face with ideas. But in the end, this is a thrill ride worth taking. But those are my thoughts on Triangle of Sadness. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.